Hey now.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I can.
Hold on.
I just wanted to get on, say hello before people started getting nervous. Like,
okay.
are you guys doing something, or are you just playing music and looking into the computer?
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
No, we are going live.
We're going live. We're just trying to share and everything. Your phone muted.
Oh, that's right. I thought I did that.
I thought you did too.
Evidently not.
If anybody's in there, say hey now.
Yes, if you show up to watch, at least give us a thumbs up or
Something.
say hi, just so we know you're there and we know who's watching and who's not. We keep track of those things. Our eyes are on you.
They are.
Okay, I gotta share this. I'm not gonna write something. Just gonna post. Just posting. All right, Mike says, "Hey now, give it to us raw." That's a funny statement because what we got coming up, or what we have to talk about politically, is pretty raw, actually.
It actually is.
So I'm all set. Bob's getting some stuff set up.
All right. I'm all set up.
All right, we are ready to go.
We are. I've been recording, so I've been recording on our program, so this way we get all the little banter in the beginning.
Oh, good. You didn't happen to print out the conversation?
The things, no, but I can pull it up on my Facebook.
Yeah, because
page.
there were. I mean, we don't have to go through the whole thing, but
right.
You know, at least we'll have something to go back to reference it.
Right. Well,
Because-
the theme ended.
Yeah, no, I just potted it down too.
Right. How about that?
But
How about that?
so whoever we got watching, I just want to be, you know, as we lead into this,
Right.
you know, do a little build up. Like, I'm going to put it out there to everybody. Are you sick of the Donald Trump memes? You know, whether they're for or against. Most of them are against him. But how do you feel about us still, whether, or not just us particularly, but, you know, in general? You go on your Facebook, you know, and you're looking through your news feed, and there's, you know, 20 different Trump memes, and then, you know, Kavanaugh memes.
I guess I'm kind of responsible for some of it too.
No, because other people, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it all depends on who's in your news feed and what you do.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of that stuff out there. I mean, some people follow it, some people don't.
Right.
You know, some people might not think they have a lot of it in their news feed. So I'm just wondering for, you know, what some of the opinions are out there of, does it bother you or don't you really give a shit? Because personally, me, I'm not all that political. I don't understand it. I don't pretend to. So it doesn't bother me. I don't care if the guy said something or did something stupid and we call him out on it and there's memes and we're making fun of him, you know, good.
Like it doesn't have any effect on you.
Right. It's not really affecting my day. I'll look at, oh, hey, that's kind of funny, or, all right, whatever, you know? Like,
right.
I bypass a lot of it.
Right.
Well, but Bob, on the other hand, has gotten involved in a little, seems personal too, argument with somebody over your latest post.
Over my latest thing. But, you know, I want to preface it and say, like, I do know a thing or two about politics.
Okay.
Like, I do understand it. Look, there's nobody watching either.
It doesn't matter.
It just dropped out. But I'll preface it by saying I do know something about politics. My father worked for George Bush, too.
Okay.
My father... Yeah, W. And he worked for Giuliani. He worked for Housing and Urban Development. He worked for all kinds of things in the government. He's been, like, politically active. So I know things about certain things.
Right.
And he was always a Republican. So I've seen that side of things.
Okay.
Whereas what we have right now in the office is Republicans. So I've seen like the Republican side of things.
Okay.
And
Now, are you Republican or?
am I? No, I actually changed my party to Democrat.
Okay.
But I'm not one of those people that votes like a strict way.
Right.
You know, like some people will just vote a certain party line.
Right.
And just be like, oh, I'm a Republican, it's all Republican. I'm a Democrat, it's all Democrat. But no, I won't vote like a certain way or anything, but I guess I can see two sides to the
Right,
two
like see,
sides
like I
to
have
the
no idea
story.
what I am. If I'm Republican, Democrat,
Yeah, it would be whatever.
I have no idea.
Whatever you registered as back in the day.
and like I said, I can't remember the last time I voted because, and I know a lot of people are going to get upset, like, "Oh, it's your right, you should vote, you have a say," and I'm like, after the last election with Trump, I really don't have a say because my vote wouldn't have mattered because he won the Electoral College.
Right. And that's where I say you need to care more about state and local. That's the only way you're going to really change politics.
Right, and like I said, I don't really follow it because a lot of the commercials you see on TV is just, it's not vote for me because I can do this or I'm looking to do this for you. It's vote for me because this guy did these bad things.
They're slanderous.
It's yeah, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
well, how does that help me?
Yeah.
All right, you're telling me what he did wrong. Well, what did you do right or wrong to make me want to vote for you rather than just point out his faults?
Right, like you can't even form your own opinion because
And
everybody's just all about smearing people.
Right, and it seems like whoever can have the best smearing campaign is the one who's going to win because you're going to pull the, oh, he voted no on that. Oh, well, fuck him.
Right.
And I'm like,
Right.
okay, so he did those couple bad things that, might have affected me in a little bit. But the other candidate might have done something else, but now I voted for him because he just told me what the other guy did. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Right.
just come out and say, listen, I'm going to do this. For me personally, I could give a fuck.
Right.
What anybody, like, I don't
I get
care
you.
if in college you drank and grabbed somebody's ass or rubbed your fucking cock up against somebody and then they didn't like. I don't care.
Okay.
We're young. We all do stupid
Yes.
shit. We mature.
I'll tell you what, though.
I hope that don't come back to bite
If that happens, though,
me. Okay.
own it.
Right.
Own it.
Like, if you really did that,
Right.
don't play the, well, I don't remember or that. Just
Own
be
it.
like, yeah, I was young. I was stupid.
Yep.
You
We're
know,
all young. We're all stupid.
It was a party. We were drinking.
Yeah. I if I did that and I don't remember that I did that, I am truly apologetic.
Right, exactly. And
Right.
you just, throw yourself on the mercy
Yeah.
of public opinion. And
Exactly.
I'm sorry,
The problem is nobody owns it.
No, and then that's where all these big
that's
things
why.
come from.
Right.
But I would definitely own. At first, if I didn't remember doing it,
Okay.
I would want to at least find people that was, listen, that you pulled your dick out and you stirred the punch with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and you made Dr. Ford drink from it.
You're right.
And then you held her down and you kind of raped her.
Yeah, you dipped your balls in chocolate and then on her face like a bandit mask. So, yeah, you might want to just, that happened.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, look, I was drunk.
Right.
It was college. I was like, it seemed like a good idea. Let me dip my balls in the chocolate.
Nobody owns it like that,
Right.
though. That's the thing. And that's why, see, we really haven't had anybody that owns it like that. Because me, like how we were talking last night, and you were talking about how Howard has had Trump on.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to get their hands on the tapes. It's like, well, dude, just own the fact that you weren't a politician.
Well, even without the tapes, you can go on the internet, find the show he was on, listen to it,
and then listen
say,
to it, form your own opinion on it.
oh, back in September of whatever year, Trump was on Howard and he said this about the Kardashians or this and that. But they'll take it out of context,
Right.
Because they know majority of the people aren't going to go back and listen. So they'll make it sound like he berated when it was more like him and Howard just sitting around
having a
talking about
conversation.
women. Like, hey, what do you
Right.
think of her? Well, I think she's got a fat ass. Because I think that's what he said about Kardashian.
Right.
Like,
well, I mean, that's really The problem is I was telling you last night, is that all these people that get into politics are like bred to be in politics.
Right.
You know you're going to be in politics, so you watch what you do and say.
And that's why they don't own up to it, because they're so afraid
Yes.
they're not going to get the job
Yes.
if they own up to it. That, shout out, Joe Sweet.
What up?
That I think that's why you don't see anybody owning up. Where if I was running, as much as I might want that, I'm going to be, you know what? I'm going to own up. I might not get it this time around.
Right.
But now they know I'm honest. So
Yes.
if I want to come around again like Hillary did and then run for something and be like, well, now I can run on honesty because I'm not going to hide from anything.
Right. If they
And-
call you out about something, you're like, well,
Right.
this is kind of what happened.
Like Bill Clinton didn't inhale, years ago. Yeah, come on.
That's stupid. Come on.
Just, yeah, I inhale. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the thing to do back then.
Yep, that's what you're supposed to do with it.
Like, again, like I said, it's retarded that you're going to bring something up. And I'm not just talking about the Kavanaugh guy, but, just you bring something up from 30 years. Well, 30 years ago, we were all young, stupid, did things,
Right.
Right. I would like to apologize to Sarah back in third grade.
I grabbed her boobs because she was the first to have them, and I want to own up to it. So, Sarah, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Well, Sarah, if you're watching, Mike is sorry.
yeah, Mike is sorry. You were the first girl with boobs, and he just had to grab them.
What? Stuff starts popping out of your chest. You want to be like, what the fuck is that?
Right. I mean, what the fuck?
Why not?
So what I guess we were getting to lead up to this,
Right,
is
was
you're talking about
your latest Trump
one of my posts on my personal Facebook page. Like I like to try and find stuff that's not like bullshit.
Right. I
guess.
thought it was funny, the meme.
Right. And the meme is funny because they're direct quotes from the
Right,
guy.
but the way they did it,
Yes,
like
isn't
grab him
that
by the pussy and then her hands over it.
Right.
That's great. It's
Right.
great art.
Isn't that a great right? That's a great idea
Right.
for how to do that. So there's like this meme that was going around or whatever, and it's just these females. It's just a female body, and they're like painting things on them, but they're painting Trump quotes about females. So it's kind of ridiculous, and I just put it up, and then somebody who's almost like family to me. Well, we won't say his name or whatever.
See, okay, I was gonna.
And
Or all right, go ahead. Well, I won't mention his name then,
you could call him Jordan. I
Okay.
guess, yeah.
because my whole issue with that is, what do you care? Like, he got real personal with you about it. Like,
Right.
who cares if you put up another Trump meme?
He acts like you're not supposed to talk bad about the president when he was the one that was talking bad about the former president, Obama. And
So if he likes the president, you can't talk bad
you
about the
can't
president.
talk bad about the president. But
Well,
that's not
doesn't
how,
really- you're right.
that's not how it works.
That's not-
That's not how any of this
You
works.
got to get that old lady clip,
I know.
and then because how many times do we say this
use
in show?
so many times.
That's not how any
That's
of this
not how
works.
Any of this works. But it's like,
But the way he got so butthurt over it.
now that I wasn't wrong.
No,
Right, I wasn't wrong. Like I was trying to keep it I try and be civil with it. Like if you have an opposing opinion, I'm not gonna fucking get all.
Well,
fucking,
it just seemed like his problem
because
was
I'm not against. I'm not for or against a fucking guy.
Right.
I didn't vote for Hillary. I voted for Gary Johnson. That was a third party candidate. It'd
okay,
be like voting for Ross Perot.
right.
So, because it's like either you want a crooked politician or a crooked businessman.
Either way, it's crooked.
Either way, it's crooked. Right.
But yeah,
And
no.
then, see, once we started talking about Trump, you could tell who supported Trump because they left the...
But you'd think they'd see, and that's what I don't like. When I was reading his comments and he started arguing, it seemed like his initial problem was, like you said, because he's for Trump, well, we can't talk bad about him. Well, 99% of America's talking bad about him. So if you want to put whether I'm for or against anything, like for something you like or I don't like something you like, if you put a meme up or a post up, I'm not going to get all fucking pissed off like that and then want to start I'll ruin you, Bobby. I love you to death, but you don't want to go there and this. And I'm like, over a fucking meme? Like,
right. Okay, that's great because
it just
you're a total outside party.
Right. It seemed a little ridiculous.
Right.
Like, okay, so it's it's your Facebook page.
Right.
You put up what the fuck you want. If you don't like what he put up, then don't follow him anymore.
Right. You could just unfollow me.
Why do you have to argue with him about, Bob, that joke's getting a little old about President Trump, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not
And
old.
then what's great is like
it's what the man said.
There's DJ that was in there that's like, these are actual quotes.
Right. This is shit the man said.
This is
the
stuff
woman
he
took
said.
it, made whatever. I mean, it's art, so
It is.
it's up for interpretation. Nothing.
is.
All right. So she made her little pictures and this and that with his quotes on there.
Right.
What are you
is
getting pissed
fucking
off
genius.
about? Like that's what the man said.
Fucking genius. And I mean, you know me. Like I hate using the N-word.
Right.
And I call it the N-word, but
He
with
evidently
that-
does not.
With that, I put it in quotes and I actually spelled it out
Right.
because it has effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you say the N-word, we all know what the fuck you're talking about. And
Notebooks.
Notebooks. Right. Right. And it's just like, here's somebody who would go around, like he yells it. Like
For those who don't know, the N-word is not white people.
Not white people, right. So, like, he'll fucking, like, yell it out and stuff like that and judges everybody based on, like, their background or nationality and shit like that. And it's like, dude, you're fucking racist. Then he brings up shit. Then he tried bringing up shit about he thinks he knows where the package of weed came from that I...
Yeah, I noticed all that.
Yeah.
Where he's like really personally attacking you over a meme you put on Facebook. Like, I don't get it.
Right.
How does your post affect his life that much that he's like, Bob, really? You gotta take that down or I'm gonna get serious. Like I'm sorry. Like if we had the baby crying sound effect, I'd be playing it.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, because that's what it sounded like. He sounded like a big baby.
Okay.
I don't know I don't know the kid from anybody, okay? And I'm really not That's it. I don't like your post.
Your post is hurting my feelings. Don't talk about the president. You can't do that. I'm like, I've been political.
Right.
Like, always. Like, it doesn't change. It doesn't change.
That's why
Don't they understand these people are just puppets anyway?
I don't. That's what the main thing that got me was like, dude. And I'm not trying to pick on the kid or I don't want him like messaging me, dude, what the fuck's your problem, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not looking to fight the guy. All right? I'm just saying, you seem like a baby over a post.
Right.
Who cares how old the joke is?
Right.
Or whatever. It's a piece of art this woman did. She put it up. You liked it, and you shared it.
Right.
That's what people do on
Right.
Facebook.
And
they
then,
like something and they
not
share
to
it.
mention, other women friends of mine shared it because women.
Is he
going to
go argue with them and talk about
probably.
their personal life and be like, "No, excuse me, man, but this shit's getting old."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just it's ridiculous. Like I'm part of a Howard Stern fan group.
Okay.
All these people do is bitch about Howard. Oh, he's not on the air anymore. He doesn't do this. Blah, blah, blah. He's gotten soft. I like the old show.
Right.
I'm like, well, don't fucking listen.
Yeah, don't listen to it.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Like-
my buddy John Paul, like he said that his
But I don't get all butthurt because they're bitching about Howard. And I'm like, dude, it's getting old already.
right. He said
He said his girlfriend got him a subscription to Sirius, and he goes, "Oh, I listened to it." He goes, "It's not the same, but it's still good."
Right. It's
So-
you're mature even as a show.
Right, right. But then not even just the one that had like personal attacks and shit. But like I said, there's DJ, stupid shit, aka actual quotes from Trump because he had said it was stupid.
Right.
Right,
Again, that's what the man said. You can
Right.
go back and find where he said that.
right, right. And then what's funny is like my friend Bob from New York. You know, it's true and undeniable. Always post the truth, and that's what I try and do.
Right.
Like I don't try, and he gets butthurt because when he posts what he thinks is news, which is actually opinion stuff,
Right.
which is what we're doing right now, which
Right.
is opinion-based news.
Absolutely.
And then I'll say shit to him that completely destroys what he's just put up.
Okay.
That's why he gets butthurt, because I actually understand things.
You see how this is another reason why I don't want to or I don't get into politics that much.
Well, yes.
Because you
And-
could start fighting and arguing with, almost family over
Right.
stupid shit.
They say don't argue about politics or religion, and I added music to that because there are three different
Anything
things
you're
you really
passionate
can't-
about.
Right. So it's like, and then like what I think is funny is that bar, the Highlander.
Yeah.
This some fucking moron that owns it or whatever
Okay.
started fucking talking about this shit, and then my friend Bob from New York City, he chimed in, and because this is fucking idiot.
All right, there's more than from what I read.
Oh, okay. Like this fucking idiot goes, "Thank God for Trump," and then fucking he goes into it because he's from New York City, Bob.
Okay.
So he understands Trump. Like they know what he's done for the city. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
not like they know he's a scumbag, I guess. They know he's a scumbag businessman. I mean, you didn't want a politician. You don't have a politician. You have a scumbag businessman now. And then this fucking idiot has the nerve to say some shit to Bob. I can't tell because all our names are getting...
Yeah, it's all Bob's and...
Yeah, it's Bob's and everything. And then they hate it because I start posting legislation that he signed into law. So then they really hate it. But, like, Bob pretty much said, like, dude, I'm about to come down to Utica and just buy your bar. Because this is a guy with a business that's worth $1 million in New York City.
Okay.
So I go, dude, you could buy that bar 1,000 times over.
Right. Why he actually said he was a Highlander owner? Like that's the Highlander's closed.
You can go to his page
Oh.
and it says CEO.
Yeah, of a closed bar that's been closed
bar.
for
Right. Shit.
almost 2 years now.
Yeah, but that was what I was talking about with the political shit where
it's
it's
stupid.
like, and then it's just fucking ridiculous that people don't understand it.
I don't remember another time in history that people got this butt hurt or this pissed off over the president comments about him, comments for him, against him.
I'll tell you what. Do you know why? Social media.
Well,
Before, I think people were getting mad, like around the water cooler or something along those lines, I guess.
I think that it started with W. Bush there.
Okay.
Where but yeah, I guess as social media blew up. But it's just like, I don't know, man, it's gotten worse. W was kind of a shitty president.
Yep.
Obama was kind of a shitty president.
Obama was kind of a shitty president.
Trump
Yep.
was kind of a shitty president. So I mean,
We haven't had there.
but a lot of people though, when Obama was president, you didn't hear a lot of this because you would have been labeled racist right away. I think
Right.
it would have been, oh, well, you're just racist because there's a black president, instead of looking at what you have to say against the president.
Right.
Where now it's like, oh, well, Trump pretty much ran on a racist card. Oh,
Right. Well,
Mexico,
now
all that. How
now you kind of have a thing where it's like, dude, you're racist is showing,
right.
and that's really what it comes down to. Is it's like you're racist is showing.
And like I said, I think everybody's a little bit racist. I really don't think there's one pure person out there who either has never said the N-word before or feels some way towards some white people, or white people feel some way towards some black. Like, everybody's judgmental. I don't think there's one solid soul, like one Christ type person who's like, yeah, I love everybody, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody has had an opinion, like, whatever.
Okay.
Like guy sees a bunch of black kids walking out, oh, here comes the fucking hoodlums. Now, they could be med students in school and smart,
Right, but
you're
that's
gonna
their-
judge because there's a group of black people.
Right, because they don't look like you, I guess.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
it's like we were saying, and I as great as this country is and what we have here, freedoms and all that, we're still so fucking far behind
We are.
in just humanity that it's
Yes.
sad.
Yes, we're very far behind. Like, let's. I guess this.
Well, like I
This,
said, when we were talking about the actress, I'm sorry, she's not an actress, Asia Kate Dillon.
yeah, the
All right?
actor.
And I
Right.
had said, about go over, then move over to Europe if this and that, and I didn't really mean it in a well, then get out of here if you don't like the way it is.
Oh, right.
because they're more tolerant, but then that's how I meant it. Like, we should be as tolerant as Europe
We should.
with everything over here, with color, race, this and that, because you don't
Yep.
really hear a lot of races, and I'm sure they have their problems.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
But I don't think like in this
no,
country.
you don't hear. You don't hear things the way this country is.
You know
because
why?
people are fucking.
Because weed is legal and prostitution is legal.
Oh.
So they could give a fuck because I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't care if you're white, black, whatever. I'm going to go get high, go get laid, and then go home.
Right. Right.
There's no crime.
Which brings up my my topic of yesterday. Our buddy Evan went to one of the weed legalization meetings that they had in New York State.
Too bad he's working. We could call him.
I know, and
Grill him about it.
I was gonna go, but my body was totally fucking with me yesterday because of the MS. And
So
the
how did it
humidity.
go?
He said it went good, and I guess he went up and talked for like 5 minutes.
Really?
Didn't have a sheet to read off
I
of.
would
He
have
knows all.
would have
this stuff.
loved that on tape.
I know, but
The
I
Evan
guess
tirade.
and no, I guess he was really on topic. And
Right.
Didn't like skew off or anything. I guess it was good.
Hair tied back, or did he let it down like
Hair,
Jesus?
but I know I would have let it down like Jesus, but he had the hair, he had the bun.
Oh, no.
I know.
Don't go with at least a ponytail or something.
I know.
I would have let it down like Jesus walked in with a toga and been like,
That's what I would have done.
my father planted these weeds for everybody.
Right. My father.
I would have showed up high or fucking whacked out of my
Yeah.
head. Like, and
Like
then,
on mushrooms or
brothers and sisters, it's for everyone.
something. It is.
My father left it for us.
Right. Bullshit if you don't think Jesus was getting high.
Oh, please.
I watched the new Joe Rogan on Netflix last night.
Yeah.
Dude, it is fucking classic. Do you like Joe Rogan?
That's the Fear Factor guy.
Yeah.
I've never seen his stand-up, so I
Oh
don't know.
man, he's funny.
Is he? I'll have
is
to watch
funny.
his stand-up.
He is funny. I'll tell you what. Young, beautiful piece of ass.
We should put that up on the website and see if anybody makes any comments what they think about that.
Oh yeah.
It's not like because we can't like really show it.
Yeah, true.
But that's really all that was. Is just like, dude was angry that you put that shit up.
Right.
Then wanted to attack you personally because you said, well, these are things that he said. It's not bullshit. It's not even slander or anything. It's not even really picking on him. It's just like, hey, here's some things the president said that we might have forgot about.
Right.
And in a little artsy fartsy way, we're gonna like it's interesting in what she did with the pussy and then like half of the ass.
So perfect. It's so fucking perfect. You have to treat them like shit.
Looking at besides this sarcastic picture of him at the bottom blowing kisses, right? Like if it was just a picture of her body with the sayings on it, how is that bad? Besides the quotes being bad themselves, what is it that's so
nothing bad? He must not have liked the curvy girl right there.
What is it that angered him? Like, I wish we could call him.
Must be a pretty picture you dropping to your knees.
I wish we could. Your brother's watching.
Oh, nice.
I wish we could call him. Not to have the two. Well, one to have the two of you go at it. On the air.
I'm not doing that.
But two, like I said, I got no stake in it. I don't know him from Adams. But I would just like to be like, listen, if you could talk to me calmly and intelligently,
that wouldn't happen.
You know, I just don't. Happen. I don't like. Again, make me understand what you're so pissed off about.
Right. Well, did you?
Because if it's not you putting it up, it's going to be somebody else.
Somebody else. Yeah. But no. But he's like, oh, all my family's about Trump, bro. So the fuck what?
Okay. So what?
So what?
It
None of them share their opinions on it, and that's fine.
It doesn't mean everybody had. You know what? I didn't. I liked American Horror Story, the cult season last season.
Okay.
But I wasn't like, because I was like, it's real political and this. But this is exactly what they were talking about. Look how fucking crazy people get.
Yes.
Oh, dude, my family and everybody I know and I like my friends, they're all into Trump, man. So don't make fun of him. And I'm like, okay, somebody might need a bottle.
You need your binky.
Do you have a full diaper? Is this where this is coming from?
Dad, change your diaper.
Did Jordan go poo-poo?
Oh. But, that's the fucking thing.
But when people liked Obama and he didn't, it was okay for him to drop the N-word when he referred to Obama or make fun of Obama or criticize him or this. See, that's I don't like people with double standards like
you
that.
Can't have a double standard. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, hey, and then what's funny is all the Trump people go back to saying, but Hillary, dude, that was 2 years ago.
Right, Hillary's done.
That's done. That's done. Don't talk about it
Your
anymore.
president, or my president, the president is continues to say things, continues to do stupid shit.
The minute he stops saying stupid shit on a daily basis is the minute that people will stop talking about him.
Right.
But the idiot just keeps bullshit.
When he keeps showing up on Twitter.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Right.
And I'll tell you, I watched this incredible video, 50 Cent on MSNBC.
Okay.
Talked about, they brought him in like a street guy. Here's a guy with street smarts and how shit worked. And 50 said that when that whole shit came out about his lawyer and shit or whatever, 50 Cent's like, yeah, he's going to flip on him. He's going to flip on him. And he called it way before because that's the kind of music that he makes. People that are in the streets understand how things work to the point of, oh, well, if they're going to offer you 20 years to go away or probation for talking, then you're gonna, they're gonna flip.
Yeah,
they're not built for that. See, and that's the thing. Like, he was trying to bring up shit about me getting that package with weed in it, and he's like, "Oh, you don't get probation for that." I'm like, actually, yes, I do. I was looking at 10 years prison, 5 years probation, up to the judge. You can look, but he's a supporter of bullshit, so he would never take the time to look it up.
Right.
See, that's the thing.
See, that's the other thing too. The people who have no fucking brains.
Yes.
They're commenting on stuff they don't know anything about.
Right.
And then they find out, and then they still got an excuse.
Right. They still have an excuse. Oh, that's fake news.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
Oh, it
fake.
is?
Because I know the way it is.
Right.
You gotta fucking you turn something right in your mouth and read somebody.
Whoa. I apparently need this crying thing.
A lot.
I need a crying thing on a hot button.
There he is again.
You're going to be whining.
There he is. This is for you, buddy.
Oh.
Because that's what you seem like.
Oh, Jordan need his diety changed. And I'll tell you what, when I was living in the hellhole in Rome, okay, he used to come over with his daughter, all right?
Okay.
Now, my ex's mother was like the, you know, like how they'll portray like an angel is black?
Yeah, yeah.
So she would have like black angels like hanging in like the bathroom and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then as you walked in her kitchen, there's like an old ad for Aunt Jemima. You know, just like shit like that. How about his daughter said, "Oh, why do you have monkeys on your wall?"
Oh, that's good to teach
So
your
that's
kids.
great to teach your
That's
kids,
good,
isn't
yeah.
it? Isn't that something great to teach your children?
Well-
wouldn't that be the day when you had Vinny and Angel saying shit
Never.
about stuff like that?
No.
Right.
No.
No.
I don't teach hate in my house.
I could see if maybe it was an innocent thing where they look at it, but that's not how you look at it's a person.
Right. So how
You
do you
know?
explain that?
Yeah, you don't explain that.
I'd like to see how he twists that answer.
No,
You
he
know,
would
'cause
say
it's
it never happened because he
Oh, right.
loves lying.
Right.
But he loves lying anyway. I swear to God, Donald Trump as the president would be like him as the president.
Hopefully he never runs for office.
Yeah, I don't think he ever.
What are your guys' thoughts on him too? Hashtag him too.
Him too? No. Oh,
What is that, like the Me Too movement,
that's like
but
the
for
Me
dudes?
Too, but for dudes. No. No. I'm sorry. Joe Rogan has a bit about this. Joe Rogan's
this
got
is the first I'm hearing
Joe
about it.
Rogan's got a bit pretty much about this that said he's talking about Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
And he goes, if Harvey Weinstein ever put his fucking hands on my daughter, I'd fucking kill him. But if Harvina Weinstein offered my son a part and you got to eat her pussy and pull up her belly and the sweat is on your eyes and it stings like suntan lotion, you bet your ass you're going to be in that new superhero movie.
Absolutely.
What, like, I don't know.
No, that's
I don't think that
Him too.
Him too. I mean, unless unless you're getting like raped by a priest or something like that. But there's not.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Everything. It's a very strange time that we live in.
It really
Where
is.
we're looking back to 30, 40 years of something somebody did inappropriately, and now they're getting punished for it now,
right.
whether they're male or female. And like I said, it's fucking stupid. Like Mike even said, "Oh, in third grade, I apologized for grabbing her boobs." And,
They were the first ones.
but
I
that's
saw.
what it's like. It's almost like that. Like, Jesus Christ! No matter what you do, you gotta. Gee, should I go for this? Did I do anything? Do I have anything in my past they're gonna bring up?
Right.
It's ridiculous. I'm sorry that happened to the women and the men that this happened to.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't have happened. It is inappropriate and unprofessional and all that bullshit. And I don't condone it. But it was fucking 30 years ago. Didn't you get out of it what you wanted to get out of it? You became famous and rich. So let it be. If it's still happening, then it's up to the women now that it's happening to say, hey, listen,
to stand
fuck
up
that.
and say fuck Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
He's pulling his fucking bathrobe over.
And then, as they make the case for it, then you can go back and say, oh, well, yeah, I had to do this, but, whatever.
Right.
You
By
know-
the way, on another note,
Yes.
Hot 97 in New York City reported that Bill Cosby got hit in the face with a chicken patty
No.
in jail.
No.
Yes. I read it last night, but it's on my phone. I can't pull it up.
Ah.
It's on my phone. I can't pull it up.
Did he? Was he?
Oh, we don't need Facebook open, right?
No Jello.
He apparently doesn't like Jello. He never ate it before.
Really?
Yeah.
He said that in a statement.
Yeah. Apparently.
Good thing he's in jail. Otherwise, he'd have lost his Jello endorsement. Now, I'm sure he did anyway. But how do you fucking endorse something you don't even eat or like? Like, what a fucking money whore. And, rapist.
And rapist.
Bill Cosby slapped in the face.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my God. Bill Cosby reportedly slapped in the face with prison chicken patty. That's fucking great.
That's great, right? Here, you can go ahead. You can take the
What does
lead
he- what
on
does it
that.
say? It looks like this is the second time Bill Cosby has been tormented by an inmate's meal since he's been in prison. The second time.
Yeah.
According to reports, Cosby was slapped in the face with a chicken patty after cracking a joke that might not have been too funny to another inmate. Bill Cosby was also allegedly hit with a stale hot dog. A stale hot dog bun.
Stale hot dog.
After being in prison for a day. Keep in mind, the actor was sentenced to be there for 3 to 10 years.
Wouldn't that be great if every day he's like, yo, Cosby, here's your chicken patty, motherfucker. And
Just slaps him every day with a piece of food.
Yeah. You're my bitch.
They throw Jello at him.
Yeah.
Like what was it, from Clerks, where they're pelting the guy with cigarettes?
Yes.
They're throwing Jello at
Cancer
him.
merchant. Cancer merchant. They're like fucking Jello merchant.
It's only a matter of time before they get a hold of, what was he using, NyQuil or whatever, and they start dumping it on his head.
they're gonna
or some
start
shit.
they're gonna start drugging him and raping him. But apparently they
wait.
source also claims that the former TV dad is referred to as OG in prison. So
I'm sure he's got his support.
He's got some kind of cred in prison, of course.
Jello jiggers. Well, that might be racist.
Yeah, that might be racist.
I don't know if we can say that.
You just did. I don't know. There might be people.
Well, I've also dropped the N-word, too.
There might be people on my Facebook that are offended by that.
Right, I hope Jordan's not watching. He might get mad at Jello jigglers. Or no, he's all for that stuff.
Right.
He don't like black people. Although he wants to be one real bad. I went to his Facebook page and looked at his pictures.
Oh,
and I'm
right.
for someone who doesn't like black people, you sure taking over their fashion
Yes.
statement, with the way you wear your hat and
Yeah.
the way you trim your beard and the way you look
Yeah.
and this and that. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
it is. It's like you don't like them, but yet you want to look like them.
But yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that makes a lot of sense.
This is what happened. And then I messaged him. I go, dude, don't you ever ask me for anything again. I've done graphic work for him, all
Right.
kinds of shit for his business. I'm like, don't ever ask me for anything again. You're racist, blah, blah, blah. Oh, tell me how I'm racist. That's why I put on my Facebook page, if you have to be told why you are racist, you're probably racist. He said, but I had a black girlfriend.
Yeah, they all say that.
That's like me saying, I'm not racist. I have 2 black friends.
Maybe he's like Whoopi. Like Whoopi was talking about. He's so ignorant that he doesn't know he's racist.
Where it's almost like funny to look at him.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
his
yeah.
Whoopi,
Like
how
with-
Whoopi doesn't get mad at the menstrual stuff.
Right, 'cause she was like,
she
they
looks
don't know
and
any-
said, they don't know any better. It's funny because they're idiots.
Right. So maybe that's his case. He's so ignorant that he doesn't know
Maybe.
that it's wrong and bad.
I guess. That could quite
But
very well be.
that's such a fucking cop out. Everybody's
Isn't
like,
it?
I'm not. I have black friends. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
black friends too. But
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
still,
but you're
I'm
not
a little racist.
Yeah, but you're not racist. You don't have hate towards a group.
You don't necessarily have hate though to be a racist. That's why I say everybody's got a little racism inside. Like, you walk into a bar and it's predominantly black people.
And you feel uneasy.
You start feeling uncomfortable, and you're like, I'm just gonna have a drink and get out
See,
of
that
here.
never. I'm not. See, that never happened with me because, like with rap music,
Right.
Like I'm always like the lone snowflake in around like the black people that I was around, especially when I was in Flint. They're like, "You're not white. You're Italian." And
Yeah, I've never
it's-
been in I've never been in a black bar, so I don't know what that's like to be
So
the only white guy around.
Like I mean, like yeah, like there's certain times where I like looked around and I'm like, oh damn, I'm like I totally know what it feels like to be a minority,
right.
because you're the minority.
But like, I mean, I don't think I'd be. I think I might be uncomfortable at first.
maybe at first until,
but I'm pretty personable. So like,
Right.
you know,
well, it's just like your
If I'm
black.
not-
It's just like your black friend that's personable that goes into a bar with you. Only they're the minority all the time.
no, I'm saying I go.
You
You
know?
don't know anybody.
Oh, you don't know anybody. Okay, got you.
You know, like you might feel nervous, but I'm like, you know what? As long as I'm not getting like dirty looks or I feel threatened,
Yeah.
I'm pretty personable. I think I would talk to anybody, and then
Yeah.
just be like, all right, I'm in a black bar. Big
yeah.
deal.
So what?
you know,
Right.
Like
Right.
same thing. Like if a black guy walks into a predominantly white bar, he don't know anybody. It's they and what's fucked up is it works the other way. Like the whites will look at him like, the fuck is this motherfucker doing in here?
And then the black dudes will look at what the fuck is this cracker doing in here?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, what, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But and then maybe I don't know. It's all fucking different. Like, did I ever tell the road story about when we got pulled over? Do you ever remember that? We got pulled over. Well, no, we didn't get pulled over. The axle broke on the
Okay.
truck. Okay, the axle broke on the truck. So we're stopped. We're over on the side of the road. Now, granted, it's me, Polk, Nitty, Jones, Pint, and Marcus. So it's me and 5 big ass fucking black dudes.
It's funny. All these nicknames: Pint, Jones, Marcus.
Oh,
It just made me laugh. you know?
Marcus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
pint and gallon, fucking plastic bag.
Yeah.
And Marcus.
Yeah. So we're stopped on the side of the road. No, actually, this is a different story. We did get pulled over. My bad.
Okay.
We got pulled over. But either way, I'm with the same people.
All right.
So I'm sitting there. This cop walks by the window and walks by me in like double takes. Okay, like, what's going on? And, you know, we got the information or whatever. So I looked at all the guys. I'm like, hey, guys. I'm like, I could get us in so much trouble right now. Well, I could get you guys in so much trouble right now. Because if I looked out the window and mouthed, help me to the cop,
Done.
there would have been guns drawn,
Guns,
and
tasers,
and that's
SWAT
fucked-
team.
That's kind of fucked up because he would have thought, because I know, like, he looked like, what the fuck is this guy doing
Right.
with these guys, you know? And it's like there's sometimes, you know, we were running around on tour. You got like $10,000-$20,000 worth of cash from merchandise and shit like that. So it's like, fuck. You kind of just look at the cops where it's like they're gonna fuck with you somehow.
Absolutely.
And that's where,
And
you know,
even
I
if
kinda
you look at
get
them
that.
wrong, right? No, I get it.
Yeah. And that's where I kind of get that. You know, it's like coming from, like, I fucking hate it when people are like, oh, you're this or you're that. It's like, no, actually, I'm not. I go around with anybody. It doesn't matter to me. If you're
Right.
cool, you're cool. So, but yeah, that was my rant on fucking racism, I guess.
They're gonna make Jello jigglers out of their pee and make Cosby eat them.
Can we start with me?
What?
Can we mail Cosby Jello pea carafes?
Yeah. Why not?
We'll give him Jello and a carafe.
Sure.
Oh my God!
That's fine. Like I can't wait to hear the stories come out. I wish they would have made that a reality show and then take all the proceeds that went from
And give it to rape victims.
give it to his victims and then other rape
like
victims.
a foundation.
Yes.
But
So
not call it like the Cosby something for rape.
No.
It's got to be like
Right.
Yeah.
And then you could tune in like anytime
And watch Bill
and
get-
watch Bill Cosby get slapped in the face
with chicken patties. It's great.
and fries shoved up his asshole and just
So fucking
watch him
great.
get fucking treated in prison. Come here, Bill. I'm gonna fart in your face. You like the way that smells, Bill? Is that funny? You like smelling my farts, Dr. Cosby?
My God.
My name's
you know,
Tyrone.
you know what we forgot
And
yesterday?
it's time for you to wash my balls.
Oh, you know what we forgot yesterday?
What?
And today? Let us pray.
Oh, we didn't pray. Let us do
Our
that.
Father, who broadcasts in New York, hallowed be thy name. The King of all media. Baba Booey be done on earth and across the airwaves. Give us a hey now and Robin's News. And forgive us for our bad phone connection and boring calls, as we just want to be part of the show. And lead us into the future and deliver us from the FCC. For Howard is the king, with the power and the ratings, now and forever. Amen.
Hallelujah.
See?
Podcasts are bullshit.
Amen.
We got the prayer in
We
today.
got our prayer in.
We
no,
did.
we got it in.
We did not.
No?
Nope. Yesterday? Nope. We didn't. We are penance.
I wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah, you were. We did a show yesterday, didn't we?
No, yesterday was Wednesday.
We did a show on what, Tuesday?
We did a show on, yes, two. No. Yes, two.
I don't know. I get fucking confused. All this racism and stuff, I guess.
Racism and butthurt. Oh, like, you just lost a really good friend
Right.
over something stupid.
Over something stupid, right.
So the way I would
and
analyze
he wants to get personal, not me.
Right.
You didn't see me
So,
getting personal.
I analyze that as he wasn't a good friend in the first place. If, like, all right, he meant, I did all this and that for you, and we were there for each other, and hung out and blah blah and stuck up and blah. Well, then what are you getting so fucking hurt over this meme for?
Right. Right.
Like, oh, Bob, you told a bad joke. I'm done. We're not friends no more. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
boy.
it's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Right. Right. It's unreal. You know what fucked me up is fucking drunk Columbus Day. That's what fucked me up.
Drunk Columbus Day.
Yeah, well, because Christopher Columbus was like a drunk wop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Why
you
did you get
know.
drunk on Monday?
No, I'm saying he was.
I had a couple glasses of wine.
No, I didn't get drunk.
Oh.
Did you have a couple glasses of wine with the female persuasion?
Sunday, I don't know. Was it this Sunday, or was that an old show? They were talking about in Howard. Howard hates parades. Like, he thinks the only parade that we should have is the Veterans Day parade. He goes, we got a fucking parade for everything: Puerto Rican Pride Day parade, Gay Pride Day parade, Italian parade, St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a,
Who doesn't love a parade? Howard Stern.
yeah, because it's loud and this and that, and then they block traffic. And I can understand because you live it in the city and the
Amen.
traffic's fucked up as it
Parades
is.
are bullshit.
Right? So they're playing the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and they're playing. And of course, it's the funniest thing though. Whoever was asking, they asked this one dude. He had an air horn. What do you think of the people complaining about the noise and that you guys are too loud? He just with the air horn. I was just fucking laughing.
That's incredible.
And then Howard's like, "See." He said, "This is the sound of peace."
See there. Oh dear.
So then Howard started with peace and quiet instead of peace and love.
Yes,
It was funny.
that's funny.
But then you think about it, though. I mean, parades are kind of stupid.
You're right.
I think I just
I guess maybe like a Veterans Day parade.
I agree.
Like
All
that.
right, I think the Veterans Day parade,
Maybe the Macy's
and
Day
Macy's.
parade.
You got to keep Macy's.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking almost.
But I guess maybe like local parades. I mean, like let's say like Utica when they have a parade. I get it's kind of cool for the community. And actually, there aren't really fights at parades. Like it's a pretty peaceful.
It's a bunch of people
Yeah, they walk down the
standing
street.
around watching traffic drive by slowly.
Dude, I used to live on Genesee Street. Every parade used to go by my house.
Yes, they did.
Every
If
parade.
you, and a lot of people, well, it's for the kids. Well, take your kids to the fucking firehouse if they want to see the fire trucks.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Have them learn about the fire trucks there.
You know, and parades, they're so small. Like, if you want a parade, then fine, okay. But it's the same 2 or 3 fire departments because some of the other ones don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
They don't even have high school bands in it no more. You got the clowns. And then you have people advertising their businesses and stuff.
We got the clowns.
Go home and kill yourself.
Alex Jones going home killing himself. Here he comes.
No.
Whenever Bob wants. We'll wait for you.
What happened to that one?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh, what happened to that? Fuck.
Come on.
I always, because of my MS hands. Nope.
Well, at least
All
we
right,
got
I'm
the baby.
done. I'm done.
The baby was funny.
Yes.
That was perfect. Now we just gotta get, like I said, that old lady. It's just not how anything works.
Right. Right.
Well, that's it for today. Today's surprise political BM.
Surprise BM. Bob's got to go and take a piss, but we'll be back right after this.
Great. Well, we won't be back, though. This is the end. Like Jim Morrison said, this is the end. So if you want to get a hold of us, call us on the pipeline, leave us a message. Soon we will be having the phone hooked up so you can call into the show. But for right now, call, leave us a message. Let us know your thoughts on anything. Even if it opposes us, we welcome all views. Right, we actually love the opposing view if it's intelligent. If you want to whine and cry like Jordan, I mean, that's fine too. We're just going to make fun of you. But that number is 315-293-2999. Bob's dick is out, and he's filling his pea carafe. Let me move to the side. You can get a little bit of that pea carafe to the side. Check us out on the web, www.bmtalk02.com. We're on all the social media podcast sites, but we want you to go through Radio Public to check us out on the podcast. Or also check out the video on YouTube. You can like, subscribe, and as always, share everything with your friends. We won't be here tomorrow for our normal live Friday show, but check us out next week for maybe some surprise BMs, and definitely, if not, we will be back next Friday, 7 p.m. right here live on Facebook. Poop out, and behind me, pee is out.